In the cradle of dawn, where the light barely creeps. Through the cracks of our cottage, where the cold wind seeps. She rises, my wife, with a grace soft and still. A quiet devotion that no hardship can kill. Her hands, worn and weathered, like the earth's ancient clay. We've warmth from the nothing we're given each day. My poor wife, good wife, with your heart like a flame. You carry our burdens and never lay blame. The fields stretch before us, unyielding and bare. The soil's stingy offerings, a labor unfair. Yet she walks beside me, her step firm and sure. Her laughter a melody, so gentle, so pure. The sun blisters down, or the rain drowns our hope. But her spirit's a tether, a stout, steady rope. My poor wife, good wife, in your faded old dress. You make riches of rags with your quiet finesse. The table is sparse, just a crust and some tea. But she sets it with care, like a feast meant for me. Her hands break the bread, and her smile breaks my heart. For I know all the dreams that she's torn clean apart. She once spoke of cities, of silk and of song. But chose me, this poor life, and she carries along. My poor wife, good wife, with your eyes full of stars. You've traded your wishes for my battle-worn scars. The winters are cruel, and the hearth barely glows. The wind howls like wolves through the wall's tattered clothes. Yet she knits by the firelight, her fingers so deft. Mending socks and my spirit with what warmth she has left. Her voice, soft as wool, hums an old village tune. And it lifts me to places where hope's not immune. My poor wife, good wife, you're my shelter, my home. In your arms, I'm a king, though in rags I may roam. The children, our treasures, now grown and away. Left footprints in dust that she sweeps every day. She speaks of them softly, their names like a prayer. And I see in her eyes all the love that she bears. They've flown to new worlds, chasing dreams of their own. But she stays, my anchor, my heart's cornerstone. My poor wife, good wife, with your tender embrace. You've built us a kingdom in this humble place. The market is bustling, but our pockets are thin. Yet she haggles with charm, makes the merchants give in. A handful of coins for a handful of grain. She turns scarcity's weight into joy, not disdain. Her basket is light, but her spirit is strong. She carries our life like a triumphant song. My poor wife, good wife, with your unwavering gaze. You find gold in the grit of these wearisome days. The neighbors may whisper of our simple lot. Of the roof that needs patching, of the fields that do not. But she holds her head high, with a dignity rare. Her pride is a fire that no gossip can scare. She greets every morning with a heart full of grace. And the world seems to soften in her gentle embrace. My poor wife, good wife, you're my compass, my guide. In your love, I find riches no wealth could provide. The years have been heavy, they've carved lines in her face. Each wrinkle a story of struggle and grace. Her hair, once like midnight, now threaded with gray. But her beauty's a light that no time can decay. I watch her at evening, when the day's work is done. As she sits by the window, bathed soft in the sun. My poor wife, good wife, you're my reason to strive. In your presence, my soul feels forever alive. The world may not see her, may not know her name. May not sing of her courage or honor her flame. But I see her, my partner, my love, and my friend. The one who's been faithful from start to the end. Through sickness and sorrow, through want and through pain. She stood like a lighthouse in life's driving rain. My poor wife, good wife, with your heart pure and true. Every beat of my own heart belongs only to you. The nights are the hardest, when the silence grows deep. When the ghosts of our losses come stealing my sleep. But she lies beside me, her breath soft and slow. And her warmth is a beacon where my dreams dare to go. She whispers my name, and the darkness retreats. Her love is the rhythm where my broken heart beats. My poor wife, good wife, you're my haven, my peace. In your arms, all my troubles find gentle release. The seasons keep turning, the years slip away. Our hands grow more brittle, our steps start to sway. But she is my constant, my joy, and my strength. I'd walk any road with her, no matter the length. If the heavens should call me before they call her, I'll wait at the gates with my love still astir. My poor wife, good wife, you're my heart's only song. With you, I am whole, though the journey is long. So here's to my darling, my partner, my all, who answers life's hardship with a resolute call. No riches could rival the wealth of her care. No crown could outshine the love that we share. In a world that may scorn us for what we don't own, she's planted a garden where love's richly grown. My poor wife, good wife, you're my heaven on earth. My reason for living, my joy, and my worth. And when we are old, when our days near their end, when the light starts to dim and the shadows descend, I'll hold her close still, as I've done all these years. Through laughter and struggle, through triumph and tears. For she is my shelter, my hope, and my light. My partner in darkness, my star in the night. My poor wife, good wife, with your heart ever true. Eternity's sweeter, because it's with you.